Hi guys, welcome with Coffee with the Yamaguchis. तो गाइस आज हम आप सबके लिए लेके आए हैं एक बहुत ही रिक्वेस्टेड वीडियो आई मस्ट से, जो कि है Q&A, क्योंकि हमें काफ़ी इंस्टाग्राम पे हमारे जो पेज है, हमारे जो प्यारे प्यारे इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर्स है, वो काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे थे। काफ़ी सारे हमारे लव स्टोरी, हम कैसे मिले और काफ़ी अलग अलग चीज़ों के बारे में काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस आ रहे थे हमें। तो हमने सोचा क्यों नहीं एक यूट्यूब का वीडियो बनाते हैं और सबको एड्रेस करते हैं, सब क्वेश्चंस को आंसर करते हैं। सो दैट्स व्हाट वी आर डूइंग टुडे, Q&A. So let's get started.
Where do you live? In India or Korea? In Japan? Do you know Japanese language?
ओके सो ये काफ़ी लोगों ने मुझे पूछा है कि बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस सिमिलर आए थे कि जापानीज़ लैंग्वेज आती है क्या, या फिर आपने कितना JLPT लेवल कौन सी हुई है। सो यस, मैं जापानीज़ लैंग्वेज डेफिनेटली मुझे आती है, मैंने सीखा है। मैंने यूनिवर्सिटी में BA जापानीज़ लैंग्वेज किया एंड देन उसके बाद आई केम टू जापान फॉर JLPT। मेरा JLPT N3 हुआ है अभी एंड आई एम studying for N2 right now. So yes, I know Japanese language.
How did you convince your parents to marry the person you love?
For convincing our parents, I guess it was not difficult, क्योंकि इसके भी जो पेरेंट्स थे, मॉम डैड और ऑल द फैमिली मेम्बर्स, और मेरी भी मॉम एंड माई सिस्टर एंड ऑल माई ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स एंड एवरीवन, दे आर क्वाइट ओपन। ऐसी लाइक it was like always for them कि if that person is good for you, if you feel good, then and overall we see everything is good, then no problem whether he is Indian or not, Japanese, Korean, or maybe American, Italian, anyone would be fine. Same was for him as well. So convincing के लिए इतना time नहीं लगा. We just told them, or they met, we all met, and everything went very smoothly, right? So they're asking, how long did you date before proposing?
7 months? Maybe 7 or 6 months.
I guess 6 to 7 months, yeah. Next one is, where are you from? So for me, as you all know, from India, I'm from Maharashtra.
I'm from Japan and I'm from Osaka in Japan.
Next question. So they're asking, where are you right now, in Japan or in India? So right now we are in
Japan.
Yeah, we live in Japan. Next is, what is your profession? So what do we work?
I'm working marketing division on pharmaceutical company.
For me, I work in a footwear brand company, and I am working in global sales department. Yeah, so I'm a global sales manager looking after the overseas business of the company. Next question. How are you both adapting each other's culture? Is it difficult?
Sometimes I feel difficult.
We should be honest, it's not all good always, right? Yeah, every couple faces certain problems or difficulties, even if it's Indian, Japanese. We have our own thought process and thought differences in opinions. So in that way also, every couple faces problems. So yeah, being culturally different, born in different countries, definitely we might face bit more problems or maybe difficulties in getting to know why he is doing or why she is doing a particular thing. But yeah, we always try to speak with each other, and even if we sometimes it gets frustrating or we feel angry, but we try to calm down and try to speak properly and explain why is it like that, and that really helps a lot with us, yeah, for us at least. So yeah,
Conversation and respect each other is important.
yes, that's the key for a good relationship, right? Next one, who is talkative? Well, everyone can tell I am the more talkative one. Your favorite Japanese food and his favorite Indian food? So my favorite Japanese food is difficult. I like lots of Japanese dishes, but particularly the miso soup which he prepares, I really like it a lot. So it's very basic thing, common. We can make it very easily, but I don't know. He makes it very, very good. Something different. And what's your favorite Indian food?
Bengan bharta is my favorite.
He likes bengan bharta like anything. So our wedding date, people want to know when we got married.
26 December 2023.
Yes. So 6 months back, we got married on 26th of December. What is your age and your husband's age? I don't want to tell my age. But I am 28 and he is
30.
30, not 13 guys. 30. He might look young, but he is 30.
Korean culture. Sorry, I'm not Korean guy. I'm from Japan, so I just know Japanese culture.
So for all the guys who thought he's Korean, he's not. And for all the guys, girls, people who thought he's Chinese, he's not. He's a Japanese person. So how did we met? Met on a dating app. More serious kind of stuff, like if it's in India, we have shadi.com and all. Like serious people who really want to, think about getting married and all. So that kind of app, it was kind of serious. So we both met there.
Yes, thank you.
So this is also कोरिया में जॉब करने के लिए क्या स्टडी करना जरूरी है. So guys, I live in Japan. I have learned Japanese. I work in Japan, so I don't know about Korea. Sorry. This is a cute comment. आप कोरिया में रहते हो, जापान में, जो भी आप दोनों बहुत प्यारे हो. Love from Odisha. Thank you so much. Again, how did you met and did you ever think you'd get a Japanese husband? No. I was learning Japanese, but I was like, no, I am, not a type who Japanese boy would date and get married. So I never thought that I will marry a Japanese person. Did you thought you will marry an Indian girl?
No.
So yeah. So do you have your YouTube channel? I'm trying to find you in YouTube. Yes, this is it. This is our channel.
Yeah,
And
so you can check our highlight on Instagram. Was there any stereotype about Japanese men that every field you with doubts about marrying one?
Stereotypes, yeah. When we live outside of Japan, outside of a particular country, there are always the news and all around. Most of the time there are lots of negative things going around. The negative news reaches us more easily. So there were few stereotypes I felt like nowadays Japanese people, no one wants to get married, the young generation. So yeah, he told me that's not the case, and the normal people really wants to get married and have a proper life, have family. So that was my stereotype. So I felt like, if they don't want to get married, so there's no chance I can marry a Japanese person.
Beautiful couple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I guess that's it. And then the last and most famous question.
Most famous question is about our love journey.
Yeah. So people want to know the complete story, how we first met, then how it all started, like how he or I asked him to, start dating, and then proposal, marriage, and till now. So I guess let's get started. That's the most famous one. So thank you, Pratima Reddy. She's always so supportive on our Instagram also. She's always giving so much comments. So thank you so much for the question. And of course, there are many other who have asked the same question. So thank you all.
Thank you.
And then he texted me first, and then we started exchanging message. Then we shifted to another common, chatting application like WhatsApp we have in India. we have Line in Japan, so we started exchanging message there. And then finally, after a few weeks, we got on call. And yeah, when we got first time, I remember when we were on a first call, and I was very much using respectful Japanese language, like showing lots of respect, because I don't want to commit any mistake. I was like, if I use some weird Japanese, this boy would think that this girl is so weird. So, and then he said, like, can we just drop the respectful language and speak normally, right? That was the first thing he said when we spoke. Yeah, and after a few calls, he asked, can we meet?
Yeah. And finally, we met the first time for lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
Lunch at Osaka. We went to Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm. It was actually, we had quite holidays during that time. We met for lunch, and then we had work, and then there were again holiday. There was some government holiday in Japan. So again, we made plans to meet again. And next time we had a whole day plan. We went to Kobe. There was special, art aquarium kind of stuff. It was newly open, so he said, let's go and see, and then let's have dinner together. And we had dinner, and it was kind of a private room. Yeah. And then at the end, he was like, I want to go to washroom. Came back, and then he gave, in a very cool way, he gave me the flowers. And that time he asked me out.
Yeah.
So it was, I guess, a proposal plan that restaurant had, which he booked, and I was really not knowing. And his company actually has lots of stuff where sometimes we get some offers while watching movies and some restaurants, and he told me that his company has some things at a particular restaurant, so we have that coupon, so let's go. It's a good restaurant and we get like 50% off or something like that. So I was like, okay. And he said that the restaurant has dress code, so a little bit maybe dress or something would be fine. That time luckily he told me the dress code, and so I was okay, fine, the company is having that's why we are going. So I was really not so much thinking about proposal or something, but we had a good dinner. It was also a little bit private they did, and yeah, French food. It was fun. And then he went that I want to go to some toilet or washroom, so I will be back soon. And he went, and then he did not come. It's taking so long for him. And then a waitress came, and she was like, he's waiting for you at the place upstairs, and there we have place where we can click photos, so can you come with me? So I was shocked and nervous. Where is she taking me? I was a little bit scared as well. But we went up, and there was door. It's almost like a Christian, I can say, wedding kind of scene. The door, and behind the door I was standing, and then the door suddenly opened dramatically, and he was standing there. It was a church kind of stuff where people get married, and he was standing there with flowers in his hand, and I walked like a bride walking to her groom. So it was quite emotional. And then he went down on his knees and,
will you marry me? I say.
And he said lots of things, but I was so much shocked that I can't remember any of it. But yeah, that day I said yes, and we got engaged.
Yeah.
And till that time, definitely, I already told my parents about him. He also told his parents about me. And after the proposal, I guess in October or something, I met his parents as well. We met for some lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
At Kobe again, because it was easier for his parents also to come there. So, and I really liked them. They really liked me, which is good. And for my parents, we had planned to come to India, like go to India in December. So before that, few times he spoke with my mom and my sister and my grandparents and all. But his first time in India, it was in 2022 December.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went to Pune, met everyone. It was his first time. He liked India, luckily, because first time in India, it can be, you never know. But he liked it. He liked the food. My parents, everyone, family loved him a lot. He loved everyone. We had a great time, and from that time we started planning our wedding. 1 year, it was quite long. We had to do a lot of things, and because we both are working, right, so we don't have that many holidays, and we can't go back and forth to India. So almost my family really helped a lot, and from here, whatever I was able to do, whatever he was able to do, we were doing it. And yeah, 1 year, lots of things to do, lots of planning.
And marriage certification is very difficult. So we are international couple, so we have to register Japan and India. So very
Yeah, the documentation side.
Yeah, documentation is very difficult. So
yeah, so it was like this, and then the rule changed, and then that, and then oh no, you have to do this. That was quite unclear as well, and so it was stressful process, I must say, and a long stressful process. Finally, we got our marriage registered first in Japan, and then we had our marriage ceremony in December, which is, yeah, as I told you, just 6 months back. We had our Indian Maharashtrian style marriage ceremony, which was very beautiful. It was a small ceremony, but very, very beautiful. Everyone loved it. His parents, it was their first time, family's first time in India, but they all loved it. They loved the marriage ceremony. They enjoyed it. And yeah, after that, we came back and finally got our marriage registered in India.
yeah.
तो द प्रोसेस जो मैरिज रजिस्ट्रेशन का होता है वो काफ़ी हेक्टिक हो गया, बिकॉज काफ़ी रूल्स भी चेंज हुए जो पता नहीं था, और काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं. अगर आपको मैरिज रजिस्ट्रेशन के बारे में या कुछ पता करना है तो डू लेट अस नो. maybe we will help you. We'll have some other video or maybe something to help you with that process, whatever we know. But yeah, finally, but registration ho gaya. We got married officially on papers in India as well and in Japan as well. And एक बहुत अच्छा महाराष्ट्रियन स्टाइल का वेडिंग सेरेमनी भी हुआ पुणे में, और उसका भी शॉर्ट वीडियो यूट्यूब चैनल पे है. अगर आपको देखना है हमारा वेडिंग लुक्स और कैसा था वो सारा, सो उस वीडियो को ज़रूर चेक कीजिए. That was our love story, right? I guess that's it for today. Yeah, and thank you for all the questions. Thank you.
you.
Bye guys.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad. Bye bye.